Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Stinson Farms. Hey, today's June the 2nd, and we're going to put some beans in the ground. Got everything worked up, fertilized on yesterday, everything worked in, and looking good this morning. As you can see, the skies are kind of gloomy this morning. They're calling for a chance of a possible shower now and again through the day. Had a little shower last night, but it wasn't enough. It was just a small shower. It wasn't enough to stop us from working this morning. But we're going to try to see if we can get these beans in the ground today. And this will be my first attempt at planting beans with the 8250. I've calibrated it somewhat. I'm going to have to look at it again when I get it in the field and start planting to see if it's really where we want it or not. We're targeting around 150,000 seed per acre is what I want to get at, somewhere in that neighborhood. 145, 150, and I know that this is not a real precise planting instrument, but I think we can get pretty close. I don't know if I've got it set right where it is, but we'll work on that a little bit as we go. But we're going to get her loaded up this morning, get our beans in the hopper, and we're going to get started. So, guys, we're going to plant some beans. All right, I was wondering how much this thing would hold. I might could get another bag in there, I don't know, but we're gonna go with that. It's how many bags I put in there? Okay, I put 7 in it this morning, had 3 in it already, so it'll hold 10 bushel. All right, I'm gonna get my truck in the dry just in case it does come a shower, and we're going to go put some beans in the ground. See you in a minute. We've got the ground in really good shape. We worked it, I think, 3 times, put the fertilizer on, and then worked the fertilizer in. That little Wisconsin Harrow that I bought, I think, has really paid off. It's got the ground good and level, it's good and loose. It looks really nice. This field's nice. That field there is in really good shape. The little 4-acre field out by the road is still a little wet, but it was dry enough we could get through it. But all this was good and dry and worked up really good yesterday. So I think it ought to do good for the beans this morning. I hope that shows up on the camera. You see the paths I made with the disc and the arm. Ground looks pretty. All right, a couple of things I was worried about, this being my first time planting beans with a drain drill. Can I get my seed deep enough, and can I cover them up? Well, both of those is yes. They're getting in the ground plenty deep enough, no problem. And I see a bean every now and again, but yeah, it's covered them up pretty fair. I do have 2 row units that is planting in the tractor tracks. I tried to adjust the springs to make sure they had enough down pressure to get in the ground. There's no adjustment left on them. They're adjusted all they will go. So it's doing fair. It's putting them in the ground, and it is covering them up for the most part. Right here's a row that's in a track. I don't even see a bean on top of the ground there. Over in the other row, I could see a few, but I think it's going to be okay. The other question was my seed population. Let's go around the other side. And I don't know. At my target, I should be somewhere between 4 to 6 beans per foot in a row on 15-inch rows. I had it set where I thought it was doing that. It looks to me like it may be putting out a little more. It's hard to tell. I cut it down just a little bit. Right now I'm running it on 28. I had it about 32. I'm gonna try this out for a minute and see what it does. All right, I've played around with the setting on this, trying to get the seed right all morning, and I've been all over the map with it. I've got 10 bushel. Well, I had 10 bushel in it, and I know I was past the 10-acre mark, and I still had beans left. Plus, I had planted around the field to start out with to get my inroads done. So that's a little shy of the seed count I was wanting. I've opened it up some. It's putting out more, but what I've ran into is that my adjusting arm is moving when my cogs isn't moving. So I've got it set on like 45 now, but I don't know if you can see it. This down here is it's swiveling, but my cogs aren't moving, and I've got to move it more than I should have to move it to get them to move. So this is not right. So I can't set it on a number and say that's the right number. I just gotta play with it and get the seed right on the ground. Probably going a little heavy now, but I'm gonna go maybe a little heavy on it to make up the difference. I think the first 10 bushel worked out somewhere around 120,000 an acre. I was wanting between 140, 150. So we'll increase it a little bit for the next 10. and see what we get. I should have 23 bags on this field. Right now I've got 20 in the number 20 is in the hopper on the planter, so we'll see how far we get with that. And I don't care to go get more seed if I need more seed. I just want to make sure I get enough on the ground. All right, well, we're going to get started back with it. Rain's pretty much over. I think there's a chance sometime around noon for a pop-up shower. It's still a little cloudy, but the sun has came out, and it's a pretty nice day. It's not going to be super hot today. High about 78, 79, so a lot better than 90 yesterday. But we're going to plug along. See you in a minute. We got the 23 acre field done. I'll move over here in this one. It's clouding back up. Maybe it'll hold off till we're finished, and then a little rain would be nice. last field. I got about half of it, but I'm out of seed. So I'm gonna have to go in the morning, get a couple of bags of beans and finish it up. I was hoping to get done and would have got done, but I've played with the adjustment on this thing all day, and I know I've got beans thicker in some spots than others, but come up a little short. But I was happy with the way it was putting out. I think we'll be good. But anyway, I'll get this wrapped up in the morning. It won't take very long. But guys, we planted, well, half of this field's 2 acres, so we planted 33 acres today. Started early this morning, and we would have got all 35 done if I hadn't run out of seed. But guys, I sure thank you for hanging around. I hope you enjoyed it. I think the little drill done really good. I was really pleased with it. I've got some learning to do with it yet, but I've learned a lot about it, and it done a real good job today. It clicked right along just like a sewing machine, so I was real tickled with it. 30-20 done real good. It pairs with this drill good as well, but it's a little overkill for it. But it's nice to operate and fun to operate, and I enjoy driving it, planting with it. Well, guys, this is going to be the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, and as always, we'll see you next time.